Hello guys and welcome to the channel. Here we have it. We have a homemade chicken pie with boiled potatoes and some vegetables and very runny gravy. Don't even get me started on the gravy, it was a nightmare. Right, let's see if we can cut into this and possibly show you guys. I'm not sure. Right, I don't know if you can see it. The top was puff pastry, but because I took it out of the foil tray upside down, it all got soggy. But yeah, it looks jam-packed, absolutely full with chicken. Let me pour on my watery gravy. Look at that. Yeah, never buying the powder ever again. Absolute nightmare. This is the table that I have for the kids to eat their food off of when they're here. It has four chairs as well, two here, to the other side. Let me know in the comments what you prefer. Do you prefer me sitting on the couch with the fold up tables or sitting on this table here? Let me know in the comments which you prefer. This is nice. It tastes like puka pie, but with thicker bits of chicken. This is well nice. I do like this chicken pie. Yeah, very nice. I'm enjoying this pie for sure. I've got my mum's bolognese in the freezer. Should I use my mum's bolognese to make a lasagna, or should I do my own from scratch? You know, make my own bolognese and do a lasagna, and then use my mum's bolognese for some spaghetti bolognese or something. Damn, this is nice. I'm telling you, for the most part, parents make the best cooks. I think I could be wrong, but this could be the first time I've ever had a homemade pie. Unless my mum's made one before, I think this might be the first homemade pie I've ever had. It's nice. The funny thing is, I've almost eaten half the pie already. I didn't even realise. Just sitting there, enjoying it. I want you guys, man, to give yourselves a pat on the back. Your support has been absolutely crazy. I cannot believe it. I really cannot believe it. The KFC video that you saw the day before yesterday, yeah, I want you guys to pat yourselves on the back, man. You are absolute legends, all of you. The KFC video I filmed the day before yesterday, when I looked, it had been up for like 8 hours. I think it had over 1,000 views already, and I was like, wow, you guys, man, thank you ever so much for watching. You know, if you don't want to comment, you don't need to comment. I appreciate you regardless. I love puff pastry. But yeah. Let me have some more runny gravy. Yay. What's wound me up more, it's not because, you know, I messed up. I should have bought the gravy granules with the corn flour to thicken it. I should have put it in a small cup and mixed it into a paste. You know, it's none of that. it's the fact that, you know, this is a specially made item. It's not like I'm making spaghetti bolognese and I made a mistake and I'm like, you know, that don't bother me because I make it all the time. But for something I've never had before, I wanted it to be absolutely perfect. I wanted it to be like really beautiful, fantastic gravy poured all over everything as well. And yeah, guide. But it's nice though. Perrier water. I'm running out of Perrier water now. Damn. Perrier water is in my top 3 drinks that are my absolute favourite drinks, along with the Iron Brew in the glass bottle, the 1901 version, that one as well. and appetizer. I love appetizer, man. It's so good. I remember when a subscriber sent me a package and it had appetizer in it, man. I was like, oh, it was amazing. I don't know if you still watch, but Tatiana Jenkins, thank you, man. That was so kind of you to send me that. But yeah, I still remember everyone, all 3 people who have sent me items. I remember FootDoc from Australia sent me a huge package. I remember Sarah and Mark Hill who sent me a package all the way up in Scotland. And Tatiana Jenkins, who I believe was in London. I'm not 100% no. So Tatiana, if you weren't in London, if you do still watch, I'm sorry. But yeah, I remember all of them. And it's surprising because my memory is shocking. I can barely remember what I had last week to eat. But I suppose, as they say, you tend to remember and hold on to the important stuff. So I love boiled potatoes. The reason why I didn't mash them is I'm not a fan of mash. I don't like the texture of the mashed potato. I find it very grainy and very, it's like eating sand. You know, but everyone's different. Some people love mashed potato. But me personally, I can't do mash. You know, occasionally when I'm doing a fisherman's pie, I will fight through it, but other than that, yeah, other than that, I'm not really a fan. I love broccoli and cauliflower. I really do. You know what? Let me not eat like a pig for once. Let me take a day off, shall I? Yeah, in my opinion, that's not a huge potato. So I'm not going to sit there and start cutting that up. I was speaking about competitive eaters on the other video. There's a couple of reasons why I would never be able to be a proper competitive eater. One, before you film or before you attempt a challenge, you have to consume so much liquid to keep your stomach expanded. It's ridiculous. Like, I think I drank a lot of it. Weren't for a challenge, but I think one day I went through about between 6 to 8 litres of liquids, and I was up and down, up down, up down, up down to that toilet because that was all I had that day. But oh man, yeah. And the second reason, I can't sip. I've tried it. I've tried on challenges where I've had like a lot of food. I've tried to just have like a teaspoon of it, and yeah, I think the first 2 times it worked. You know, I had two teaspoonfuls, and then after that I just couldn't. I'm just drinking it so fast. You know, if you're going to be having a big challenge like that, you can't be drinking an absurd amount of drinks. You know, and you have to like limit yourself. So, you know, start off with the water, and then if the flavour gets the same over and over and over and over, and you struggle, then maybe change it up for a fizzy drink to just give you that little sweetness or something. Oh, pardon me. You know what, the flavour is nice from the gravy. Quite salty. Really quite salty. And it's nothing to do with the corn flour, because corn flour is tasteless. It's just a thickening agent. Oh, that's nice. You know what I wouldn't mind trying? A homemade pie, like maybe a steak and kidney pie or something, with instead of short crust pastry, instead maybe suet. You know that you can make steak and kidney pudding. Basically using suet as the base on the bottom, and then a puff pastry on the top. Oh, that'd be so good. Like, yeah, because it's like it's basically like dumpling mix, isn't it? Suet. So it's like having it's like, not like, it's similar. It's like having dumpling mix on there. So you know what? I didn't think I would be able to finish the whole pie on the video because it was big. It is a big pie. But yeah, I literally pretty much finished it all, man. It's really nice. If I'm honest, I quite prefer cauliflower over broccoli. I don't know why, because they both have no flavour. They're quite bland, but yeah, I think I prefer cauliflower over broccoli for sure. Oh man. Yeah. I am starting to get full up. If you wonder why sometimes I leave the veg or the salad on the side, because when I get to a point where I'm full, I want to have the last few mouthfuls of stuff I enjoy. I remember when my sister made the lasagna for us and I had it out in the garden and people was moaning about, or certain people was moaning about how I didn't eat all the salad. I had a lot of the salad, don't get me wrong, but when it gets to the point towards the end where you're like full up and there's like you could only fit in a couple mouthfuls more, I want to finish off on something I enjoy rather than something I don't. Not that I don't, but enjoy more. You tell when I'm almost full up as well, because I chew. I chew my food. But yeah, when I'm almost full up, I don't just chew, swallow. It's like I'm chewing. Like if you go to the beginning part of the video, it's where I eat a bit of potato and then go to this part. Oh, really salty. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that is really salty. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video.